The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus instructed the 12 as follows. Remember, I am sending you out like sheep among wolves. So be cunning as serpents and yet as harmless as doves. Beware of men, they will hand you over to Sanhedrin and scourge you in their synagogue. You will be dragged before governors and kings for my sake, to bear witness before them and to the pagans. But when they hand you over, do not worry about how to speak or what to say. What are you to say will be given to you when the time comes. Because it is not you who will be speaking, the Spirit of your Father will be speaking in you. Brother will betray brother to death, and the father his child. Children will raise against their parents and have them put to death. You will be hated by all men on account of my name, but the man who stands firm to the end will be saved. If they persecute you in one town, take refuge in the next. And if they persecute you in that, take refuge in another. I tell you solemnly, you will not have gone around the towns of Israel before the Son of Man comes. The Gospel of the Lord. Please be seated just for a moment, brothers and sisters. Phenomenal readings given to us today. Beside the fact that the psalm have been proclaimed, the psalm number 50, which is proclaimed by all church every Friday, have mercy on me, God, in your kindness, is this constant shout that the Lord will show us his kindness, his mercy, and this beautiful tradition that King David, after so many sins, when he recited this psalm, the angel of forgiveness appeared to him. And that the Lord welcomed him back, a humble heart, and then you are welcomed. We don't need to be superheroes in front of God. We go with humble heart. And then, gospel, beautiful as well, powerful. In Christianity, what is the most important in Christianity? Discernment. To discern the will of God. Many times we would think that, in our faith, maybe the length of prayer is important. No. We know that Scripture said that, not those who pray a lot will be saved. Some people who are simple prayers, but from the heart. Like the publican in the church, in the back, in the synagogue, saying, I'm not worthy. And he went justified. He didn't stay hours. Good works, you could say. Good works. Some people do good works that to be praised by people, appear good, but in the eyes of the Lord, very little value. Discernment. What to do and when to do. Today, when we have this, because I'm saying this because I was moved by the gospel, Jesus Christ, who is many times, I said, it's very demanding, quite challenging in his preaching, in his ideas. Love your enemies, forgive always. But today he's saying, like, if they persecute you, in one place you go to another one. Once you need to stay and endure. Sometimes you have to go and let it go. If you go in the gospel, in the scriptures, you will find out many times. I love this in the Acts of the Apostles, when the angels come, and there was the apostles in prison, and the angels come, open the gates, and Peter go out. St. Paul instead stay inside to discern what to do. And then, the Lord is saying that, that He will give us the Holy Spirit, that there will be not us, that not my calculation, what I should say, how I approach the topic. That's not me. Don't prepare anything. Unfortunately, because we are weak, it is easier to follow rules than to live according to the Holy Spirit. It is easier to say, I did my prayer, I helped the poor, I did my part, I'm okay. But to wake up every day and saying, Lord, guide me, help me to listen to your voice. And there is maybe a problem in the family, and sometimes you say nothing. And you love them as they are. Those who maybe with addictions, with the thing, you serve them, you clean after them. Maybe there is a day when you have to say enough. And you kick them out from home, I don't know. You have to discern what to do, when to do, how to say it. It's not easy. But for this reason, the Gospel today reminds us very strongly that all Christianity is lived according to the Holy Spirit, or it is, just another religion, another rules. Don't understand me wrong. I am a typical man. I like rules myself. I like clarity. With my OCD, clearer ideas, better. But with the Lord, no. Because the Lord is a lover. It's like love. When you fall in love, you don't have calculations. You don't say, the very poor people who will say, those who fall in love, they will say, I will tell you that I love you 3 times a day. And then you keep your statistics. I did it, or I didn't do it. Horrible. When you love, you are there with the other person. Every day, different way. The Lord is the one who is this relation, a person who wants to be in this intimate relation with us. This proof, to the Gospel today, just landing here, is proof that the Christianity is really this life in the Spirit. It's something new, not of this world. I said this is very fragile in us, the Holy Spirit, to be very gentle. He's like a dove. Many times, yes, important moment of prayer or openness when He can speak to me. How I should spend this day today.